This season has been abysmal for the Rams. The Rams had their lowest yards total against the Packers on Monday night, and there are a lot of issues with this offense, but there are also some bright spots. And in order to show you the good and the bad, I gotta pull up the film. So while I pull up the film, go ahead and like and subscribe to the Rams LAFB YouTube channel. And now, let's get into the film room. Now let's start off with some good. This is going to be curls. Van Jefferson at the top of the screen, going to go up and curl right about here. And then at the bottom of the screen, both these guys as well curling just about at that yard line to gain. And you can see Baker Mayfield gets this ball. It's a bit, it's to the left, but I feel as though, and I've seen him do this a few times in this game, it's just a bit of like an exaggeratory grab of the football on his left side, and it's a bunch of wasted motion. He has some wasted steps there, but there is no wasted motion in Van Jefferson's route. Check this out, how he does that. A little fake to the outside right there, cuts back in, so this safety, now his back is toward him because he has to respect that outside because this is cover 3, and then he just runs that curl right there. Baker Mayfield has that anticipation, already getting that ball off right to Van Jefferson for the first down, and that is just exactly how you beat a cover 3 defense. Now, a couple things went wrong on this play. This is going to be TuTu Atwell running a post route at the 40-yard line, but check out, this is Malcolm Brown, the running back. He's supposed to chip this defender, and he just kind of whiffs it. He just totally whiffs it. And then you have Baker Mayfield having to step up in the pocket, which he doesn't do. But check this out. This defender, this linebacker is drifting over here because his assignment is Malcolm Brown, the running back, and now he's releasing. So Baker Mayfield should see that this linebacker is drifting away, know that he has TuTu Atwell on the post route running towards the middle of the field, step up and throw this ball to TuTu. But instead, he just stays back there in the pocket and gets sacked. And you can see from the end zone view here how quick this all happens. I mean, this defender just beats Rob Havenstein so fast that Malcolm Brown, it's tough for him to go all the way out there because he does have to release on his route, but you do want to at least get a hand on the guy. And then Baker Mayfield right here, you step up and then you see this linebacker drifting away. TuTu is going to be wide open in the middle of the field right here. You got to release that. Okay, so this one is going to be play action, and we're going to have crossers over the middle of the field. Check out what Baker Mayfield does on this play. You can see he's wanting to get this ball right here to Ben Skowronek. That's his target, and he sees this defender right here. He's trying to bait him. He's trying to say, hey, you throw that ball, I'm going to come in and pick that off. Baker Mayfield stutters, hezzies a little bit right there, ends up not throwing this ball, and instead of going to his check down option right here, TuTu Atwell, he just goes the other side of the field and gets sacked. He's running into these guys. Look, nobody is around TuTu Atwell, and then especially this defender, who the reason why he's staying here is because he has to respect TuTu Atwell as an option. And as soon as he goes up to Ben Skowronek, TuTu Atwell is going to have nobody except green grass right here. He could totally get that first down. Baker Mayfield has got to have some better awareness here to tuck that ball away, seeing that defender is now going here, and just get it to TuTu. So this one's just going to be play action crossers over the middle of the field. Again, Ben Skowronek and Van Jefferson are the targets deep, and then you have Tyler Higbee kind of acting as like a lead blocker for Baker Mayfield on the rollout. And I don't like the wide receiver spacing right here. It's just a bit awkward. I mean, you could just have one defender in this area guarding both of these guys with the spacing like this, the way it is right here. But Baker Mayfield does a good job. And honestly, Packers defense, they did a great job covering this. They have all these guys here. There's nobody open. So Tyler Higbee just checks that guy off, goes down the field, releases, and Baker Mayfield throws it to him. It's a good decision. That's the most yardage you can get on this play. And another thing I want to point out is you need to get Baker Mayfield rolling to his right more often, because they've done way too many plays in this game where he's rolling to his left. Baker Mayfield does not have that kind of arm talent that he can make those throws rolling to his left as a right-handed quarterback. So this is what happens when you have a bunch of injuries and you have a bunch of guys coming in and playing with each other that aren't used to playing with each other. You can see it's a curl route right here. Both of these receivers are going to go over the middle of the field. I believe that is Van Jefferson. Baker Mayfield's starting to roll out to his right. And check this out. You can see this hand gesture right here. He's telling Van Jefferson, keep it moving to the sideline. but he's just sitting right here in this soft spot. Baker Mayfield again, hey, go to the sideline, go, go, go. He's not doing it. He is just standing right here. And then these Packers defenders catch up to him. So Baker Mayfield has nowhere to throw this ball. He's got to throw it away. This should have been like a 30-yard completion right about here in this area. And it's just these guys have not been playing together a ton. This is Baker Mayfield's second week as a Ram. Here's another example of this snap, how it's just outside to his left. But Baker Mayfield's just so exaggeratory with his body movements that there's so many like wasted steps and wasted motion right here. I don't like it. It's just like, I don't think he has to go and turn his body like this. He can just snatch that ball with the left hand and reel it in and then get in his drop back immediately. Instead, there's some wasted motion right there, and he throws this ball. It's actually pretty nicely thrown over this defender. You can see it's a little bit behind TuTu Atwell. Well, that's kind of a lot of bit behind TuTu Atwell. That's on the Packers defender's helmet, and that's just a tough catch. You can't make that catch with contact like that. You got to have this ball farther to the middle of the field so TuTu Atwell can run into it, make a touchdown. This is the very next play. It's just simple play design. Kyren Williams release outside in the flat right here to pull this linebacker away from the middle of the field. And then you have your man Tyler Higbee go towards the middle of the field in front of the two deep safeties in the end zone. And then that is just a clear, wide open touchdown, as easy as it gets. Really good play drawn up by Sean McVay. You got to give credit there. You got to turn these opportunities into big plays, man. We're going to have Ben Skowronek at the bottom of the screen right here. He's going to go down the field to the outside and whoop, deep down the sideline. He's going to be wide open on this play, but check out Baker Mayfield. He's going to hesitate to make this throw. You can see this Packers defender. He's now got his back to Ben Skowronek, flat-footed, and this deep safety has to respect this route right here in the middle of the field. So Ben Skowronek's going to be wide open along the sideline, but Baker Mayfield hesitated, and now he's throwing this ball with the defender in his face. Ball is so underthrown. It's just a terrible throw, and the Packers pick it off. Initially, when I saw this, I said, oh my goodness, Kenny Clark hit Baker Mayfield. That's why that ball is so terrible. But no, check this out. Kenny Clark right here does not get a hand on Baker Mayfield. You can see very clearly, nope. He tries to swipe that arm. Nope, he doesn't do it. The reason why this ball sucks so bad is because look at this ankle. He's going to roll his dang ankle, throwing the football like this. What is he doing? Baker Mayfield expecting contact right there. That's why the freaking throw was so terrible and it was an interception. And yeah, this is about how we all felt when he threw that ball. Oh, don't read those lips. Probably the best takeaway this season is going to be TuTu Atwell. Here he is in motion. He's going to run down the field, do a little double move right here on the Packers defender, and there it is. And this man just totally bites for it. Flat-footed. His momentum is now going this way. TuTu's momentum going way down the field. He's going to just burn right by him. Baker Mayfield sees this, and he is starting to make this throw right now. And you can see TuTu Atwell totally burns him deep. And this throw right here, I'm tracking it with the mouse. Oh my goodness, what the heck is that? Terribly underthrown. That is a throw that Matthew Stafford next season is going to make, hopefully, if he is back. But TuTu Atwell does enough to get that pass interference call. He draws it just like that. That's exactly how you're trained to do it. He's doing his job. But you know what? Look at how many steps he's got on this guy. This has to be a touchdown. You got to throw this better. Here's another throw that Matthew Stafford is probably going to make. Baker Mayfield is looking over the middle of the field. This linebacker has to respect Cam Akers in the flat again. Draws the middle of the field wide open. Baker Mayfield right here has to get rid of that ball to his receiver in space. And this would easily be a first down. Instead, he holds on to it too long and he gets sacked. I mean, that's a big difference from, a 15-yard gain, and now it's a sack. You're losing 5. Here's another example of not having that camaraderie with your guys, not understanding the playbook very well. Baker Mayfield, as soon as he is done with his drop back, looks down the field. None of these guys are going to be open. It's good defense by the Packers. And then he looks down this side. He sees this linebacker deep, and he already looked over here, so he should see this linebacker is covering Malcolm Brown in the flat, and now he's under pressure. So where should he roll out? To where the linebacker is with his running back, or where Tyler Higbee is at the bottom of the screen, wide open? Instead of going this way, he goes to the top of the screen, rolls to his left side, and he can't make anything happen. If he went down to the bottom of the screen, that's a total opportunity to make something happen right there. So that's the film, man. And obviously there's some good in there, a lot of bad. But you know what? If these guys were playing together all year, and if Matthew Stafford was still healthy, I think we could really be looking at a different offense. Obviously, there are still issues with play calling, and Sean McVay, I think he needs an offensive coordinator. But you know what? It is what it is. At least we got to see TuTu Atwell have a little bit of a breakout season. Thanks for watching until the end of this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the Rams LAFB YouTube channel, and I will see you guys next time.